Ahoy, hoy. Welcome to another episode of the O Show. I'm O, and we are here for your Omusement.
On the road.
Okay. And y'all, we are at our local AMC. Is it local?
It's local enough.
It's local enough. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we just checked out Exorcist Believer.
The Believer.
The Believer. And, ooh, I got some stuff to say about this movie. I don't know about y'all. So, where do we begin? Who wants to start?
I mean, are we doing full-on spoiler?
We could, because I have to. Because I got some things to say.
Okay, I'm just going to do a quick spotlight on Miss Ellen Burstyn, who is 90 years old and still like killing it, literally. But she did an action sequence. Bitch got some eyes gouged out, talking about how she loved to see Reagan one more time, and they gave her a fucking reunion with no goddamn eyes. Bullshit. Shade.
Well, I guess she really ain't gonna see Reagan ever again.
Linda Blair looked alright too.
Now here's my
I
thing.
don't know, her hands look. I was like, who's this old lady?
Right.
Her hands looked older than Ellen's.
Her mama's right. I was like, baby, it must be.
Well,
an
she
old
was
ass
possessed
She
as
was
a child.
possessed.
Okay, well,
The
damn.
devil's in the fetus.
She's still carrying those scars around.
Yeah, but CGI, I would have made her look somewhat cuter. I'm
In the
sorry.
60s, they used to have a Vaseline lens for Doris Day. Doris, get some Vaseline. Hydrate.
Now, I feel like with Ellen Burstyn, right? Burstyn.
Yes.
Um,
Now you're making me
I feel like she was wasted.
Yes, they could have done more with her.
They could have did so much more with her.
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't need her in the movie. Then they gouge her eyes out. Like the poor lady
Yeah,
been through enough.
She wasn't necessary, but then when they used her, they didn't utilize her.
Right.
Right, it's
She
like, if
did
you're gonna have
nothing.
her in the movie, she should have been substantial.
Yeah.
She was in the movie enough. She didn't do shit.
They could
Right.
She could have been part of that quorum of people of different
Yes.
faiths.
And then
but
she made the
somehow
point to
that's
say,
happened.
like, I'm not an exorcist. And then her ass is like, okay, child, devil
And
be
she
out
thought
you.
she was done. And
Like,
she was like, oh,
right.
it's done.
And she's like, oh, I did it.
Bitch, you was at that house when they spent hours and like killed people.
And you think in 20 minutes you're gonna
thought
kill
you like-
2 babies, including some Haitian?
Okay.
Girl, bye. No, man.
She just
Yes,
thought she was
also,
the shit.
why did we focus on that shit in Haiti besides getting that blessing, but never brought Haitian shit
That's
back?
what I was saying too. Okay, so it's the black lady with the all white. I thought that maybe she would be the
Okay, but
connection
also
to Haiti.
she's a fucking
She didn't do shit.
oncologist who became into some healing medicines.
Well, listen, girl, Haitians. Period.
Part
But
of
like, why didn't you bring it back? Like that
Wait,
should have
my
been a
students
big
like to
part
tell me
of
it's
it.
called Ati, not Haiti.
Ati?
Ati.
Well, Haitians call it Haiti.
No, that was like Haiti. My student told me
I
Ati.
literally know Haitians that call it Haiti.
No, he said Ati. Also, he showed me a picture of a mixed baby, and he's like, I'm like, who's this really cute? And he's like, that's our baby. And I'm like, excuse me? It's our baby. I'm like, get out of the classroom.
Anyway, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. It was 2 hoes possessed. It just wasn't enough for me.
Also, just another reason not to have children. They get possessed.
Here's my thing. I've always been afraid of white kids, but now I'm afraid of black kids.
I know. Well, no, I was afraid
I
after
was
that.
like, oh no.
Wait, first of all, with the black kid, she's over here possessed, slapping her. Well, she didn't slap her dad, but she
Headbutt him.
She had them
headbutted him at the end.
Yeah,
which,
yeah.
where's his star go? I don't know how much time went by, but his head is clear.
I mean,
I saw a little dent. It was a little dent.
but he's so pretty. We don't care.
I'm gonna look again. But in the beginning, when she was in the bathroom, flipping on light switches and shit,
Yeah.
and giving him attitude and shit, like I was waiting to be like, bitch, you don't, who you
Well, she
looking at?
just, she just got
She
back
just
from being
came back
married.
from a traumatic
So we gonna
month.
give her a little grace.
She had too much attitude for me.
No.
And she was
was
like,
gone
wait,
for
what'd you
3
say?
days.
I died. She's like, huh?
She
No.
said, get out my room, I'm going to sleep.
Baby.
Because she's a teenage girl, firstly. Secondly, bitch thought she was gone for 1, 2, 3 hours. She was gone for 3 days. So I'm gonna let her pass when she acts stupid.
Okay.
You know, white daddy kept saying hormones. You don't know how women work, but whatever.
And his raggedy ass.
First
She
of
was in
all,
his
I'm glad
baby.
she gone. Bye. It was your white daughter that pushed that black girl out there anyway.
first of all, they
Let's
got 2
go to
more
the
kids at
rooms.
home.
Also, they have 2 other kids.
They got 2 other kids, so they're fine.
They're fine.
But okay, so
Also,
I
are they
don't-
divorced at the end of like they're meeting at a restaurant?
I feel like
Yeah,
they did.
they-
Because
Because
she was like, you killed my
fucked it up.
daughter.
You fucked it up.
Anyway,
It's all right.
you're gonna be still
we're
sitting
going
there
far
for
into some shit. We don't even know.
3 more
Should we start at the beginning? I don't know. Let's start the fact that AMC charges way too many fees. Firstly, a
What?
$10 ticket that was cheap.
Why is Nicole
became
Kidman
14.
still greeting us at
Why
the
is she still
theater?
doing that?
That's magic. at the
Also, it
theater.
took 25
Goodbye.
minutes for the movie to start.
I'm glad I was late because it was 11:53 when it started.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Woo!
It's 8 p.m. now. We just not getting out.
No, seriously, it's almost 2.
It's almost 2.
Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock.
11:30 showing.
It's craziness.
Okay, I'm sorry. Also, Danny McBride, who we love,
Yeah.
he's got the screen story credit as well as producer credit.
He's
I
a
don't know why
producer.
he's a comedian. He should stick to his lane.
Well,
And
maybe
Righteous
he's-
Gemstones is amazing.
Maybe he's venturing into horror now. Maybe we're gonna
I
see
would not.
a horror comedy movie from him soon.
Well, I would love
couldn't do
another
without
Spawn
it.
of the Dead, but this isn't it. I think it's Spawn of the Dead on the list.
Yes, it's coming like next week. Did they need to bridge the original movie into this? Okay, did you guys know this was supposed to be a trilogy? They're making 2 more of these movies.
No.
Yeah, this is the
I
first.
thought this was like an official sequel as opposed to all the other bullshit.
Supposedly it is, but it is now part of a trilogy. So we're
Wait, so
gonna
does
get.
that mean there's only a third coming? Because they're going to call the first one as the original? Like, the original's 1 and
Or is it The
2?
Believer is now a trilogy?
No, this Believer is now a trilogy.
No me gusta.
Yeah, they're making 2 more now.
No.
For this.
No.
It would have been scary if it was just in Haiti. Can you imagine that
They
shit?
could-
Like,
yes.
a
Why
whole
did they
bunch of
fly
Haitians
Ellen
speaking
Burstyn to
French, and then
Haiti?
boom, right? Bring that white lady over here, let her do some mama juju, and let them black people get her ass together.
Because we're in Georgia, and there's like an old school reverend. There's a neighbor guy who like does the fucking church with the snakes, and an old ratchety woman next door, and like, what?
It was so many ideas, but nothing finished.
I mean, I like the
it. Could have been
idea.
Haiti. It could have been Georgia, which is a spooky ass place anyway, with all them slaves and shit. And did y'all notice that plantation that white people lived on? Maybe.
That big old white house.
But it could have been more like ancestral, and then you bring the Haiti into it. Like, it could have been so much, but it was like, girl, this what's happening?
And then her, Ellen's part when she goes, I know this demon. Like, how many demons
How?
are there? It's the same demon? They didn't even say.
There's a specific demon who likes 13-year-old girls.
And 50 years later,
Taylor Swift.
she knows that this is the same demon from Reagan. Like, I hated that they tried to bridge. Okay, I get it. It's a sequel from the first one. That's a long time ago. This could have been its own story on its own.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
And then I was going crazy when, okay, they're going to do an exorcism. They got Angela in the psych place, but then they just go in and say, I want my daughter to come home. Like,
That's
they
not
just
that
fucking
easy.
released
It should
her.
not be
Right.
that easy.
They just released her. And then my question is, after Catherine, after the whole incident in her house, and where did she go? Because all of a sudden she's got a car
It
pulled
sounded like
up
she
and
was
they
still
pulled her
home,
out.
and maybe they kept just tying her up more, I guess.
Did they
After
not take
gouging
her
someone's
to, they didn't
eyes
take her
out.
to the hospital, then take that bitch to
No,
jail?
they never showed where
But she just got out.
No.
How does people
But where
get
did she
out?
go? And then
They're
they get
proud
out.
Southerners. People don't need to know. Just me and my pastor.
They just said, well, we're going to do an exorcism at home. And then this is what
Okay.
drives me crazy at the end of movies like this. Like, you got the pastor with his head turned around and everything. There wasn't a murder investigation because, like, how do you explain it to the cops?
Okay, when the cops come in and there's like 5 different faiths, we're like, hey, it was an exorcism gone wrong. No one cracked his neck. It was a demon.
Uh-huh.
And like, if I'm a cop in a podunk town, I'm like, okay, check.
I
don't wanna fall.
All y'all need to go to jail. Like, who approved
There's
this?
like-
And you are losing custody of the black girl.
Right, this is
She ain't
neglect.
coming home to you.
This is child neglect.
There are
You
6
lost
adults.
her.
Child
She's
abuse.
snatching up people. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
But
she
no,
got
there
to go rehome.
There's 6 adults, a dead priest, and a dead child. I don't know if I want to ask any more questions. I don't want to get up in their life.
And then on top of that,
You
the
all go
lady's
to jail.
like, go ahead and take this dirty, unpure water and pour it away. He pours it down the drain. Now you're going to
Not
infect
even
the
a
whole
full
damn...
That's what's probably going to happen.
This
Some other
Not
child
even
going to be
a
like,
full
oh, look at
lockdown.
this.
Okay,
It's
She
into
got
the
it.
water system.
As
And
soon as
everyone's
you
gonna
said,
turn crazy.
I heard you whisper, not in the drain. And I'm like, judgy.
Like, I was laughing at some points. Then the pastor's all like, I forgot his name. He
Yeah.
went to the higher folks. Oh, we need to do this exorcism. Then
priest.
later he's like, no, we shouldn't do this. This is really dangerous. And then his ass in the car praying. Like, pick a team.
Well, the thing is, he really was fighting for it, but on his own, he couldn't do it. That's why he said it was dangerous.
I mean, I'm going to need it anyway.
Get your
Fuck
ass in the
y'all.
house,
Bye.
right? What do we need you for?
Just sit in your Lincoln while we over here going through it.
Is he gonna paycheck for this role? What are you doing?
Also, I do like the fact that it was slightly multicultural. So I'm like, I don't know who's gonna die for real in a horror film.
Yeah.
I knew the black girl was going to die. I just knew
didn't,
it.
though.
I know, but I just knew it. I was like, they're going to get her ass together.
But they got that, like, what is he, Spanish or Indian? That priest got it. Gotta kill someone. Gotta balance out that white girl death.
Good day. Hey, be home by dinner.
I love you. Good morning, Mr. Fielding.
Morning, Catherine.
And here are your daughters, Angela and Catherine. It's about 7 hours ago, and that's the last information we have.
Catherine!
Angela?
If you can hear this, we love you. Please come home.
Hey, you found her? What are you and Catherine doing out there in those woods?
You were just walking and walking. That's all I remember.
Angela, can you tell your dad how long you were gone?
A few hours.
Baby, you've been gone 3 days.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Thought I heard you say something. Hey, baby. You okay?
Wherever those girls went, they brought something back with them.
The body and the blood of Jesus Christ.
Body in the blood? Body in the blood?
Catherine.
Body in the blood. The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Catherine!
The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Mommy?
No, but there are people out there who have.
You have some experience with possession.
Yes, more than I'd like.
I believe you can help get our girls back.
Exorcism is a ritual. Every culture, every religion, they all use different methods. It's going to take all of them.
Don't be scared,
We've met before.
Mother.
What did you do?
Is that Catherine's heartbeat?
They're beating in sync.
God played a trick on you.
It had me at the very beginning. I was all into it.
I
It's
was
kind of
hopeful.
slow. It would take it forever. This one's over here holding up the
Seriously,
line in the
man.
parking lot. Like, why are you blocking the school bus lane,
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Man?
I thought you were talking about someone who was parking.
But no.
It was very slow. It's like, come get to the snatchery.
hurry
I'm
the-
ready to see some
Yeah.
hoes get
Right,
off.
hurry up.
Yeah, there was so much backstory with the mom in the beginning that I don't understand why. We
That could have been 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Ooh, they in Haiti. Why? Okay, my
Why?
question
Who cares
was,
they're in Haiti?
why the fuck are you in Haiti when you is from Georgia and you are
Yeah.
that pregnant?
Well,
Who's
I think
taking
here's
you to
the
a third
thing.
world country?
Was it-
Girl.
Was it the idea that they were these world traveling kind of photographers, and because they died or she died, now he's like a family photographer?
I don't know.
Sure.
Also-
but she was gonna die regardless because the bitch gonna give birth in Haiti.
Or just die during childbirth. And if I see one more horror movie where a child is like, oh, I miss my mom, I'm gonna do a damn seance. Like, why is that always a thing? You never even met your mom. You saw
If you
pictures.
claim she's talking to you, why is that not enough?
Right.
That's
you
pretty
hear her
lucky.
voice. How you know what her voice sounds like? You never met her.
And now you in the woods lost.
And now look what happened. You goddamn possessed.
Some damn stable.
You met some damn white girl who said she knows how to do a seance, and now you get fucking cut up in the woods.
Yeah, it was driving me crazy. It was driving me crazy.
So what are we saying? You're rating it a 0?
I got I'm gonna take
Sips?
I don't have shots, but I'm gonna take some sips. So I'm gonna give this movie.
Wait, what is your rating system? Out of how much?
I gave 5 shots.
5 is good. Wait, yes.
I'm giving this movie 1.
Also, this doesn't work with
I'll
the
give it
sips.
2.
But this doesn't work with sips because he does shots.
Yeah, I do shots.
So if it's like a shitty movie because it's 2 shots, then he has to take the
I
3.
have to drink the other ones. I don't give.
But to be fair,
First of all, y'all watch my show.
To be fair, he drinks all
I don't
of
watch
it.
nobody's show.
You know what? Get out of my car.
Rude. Okay, just edit it and then you take shots at the
I ain't buddy. You're gonna be on blast right now.
Okay, but to be fair, you drink all of the shots anyway because you ain't gonna waste it.
Well, no, I ain't gonna waste it. That's after the behind the scenes.
Wait, so you give it 2 out of 5?
Scenes.
Yeah, I give it 2 out of 5.
What do you give it?
I feel like it's 2. Yeah, I feel like 2's good.
So I'm gonna take three sets.
Here's the thing: I wasn't having this high fucking expectations of it, so I
It's
felt
not.
okay with it.
You don't have to do much to make a movie scary and good when you already got bitches who've been waiting to see this.
Yeah.
Y'all fucked it up because it was boring. I don't give a damn about this lady and him in the line honking his horn. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
It was too long about them being in Haiti. It should have been more about like the rich, right? And then you leave. It was like, girl, how many producers were on here? How many directors? 18?
A lot.
Too many. How do you have one
10
child?
10 too many.
Then they had to pick a child at the end. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was fucked up. But I guess we had one child in the beginning with Reagan.
And then they kept telling people like, don't get close to the children. If Victor was just all up like in her
don't
face.
touch
Well, don't
her.
touch, but he was still too close.
But that's what the priest got.
Right.
He walked up, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, he was
Bam,
all up in
snap.
them.
Well, if he was just in the house when they set the rules,
Also, he didn't take off his
wouldn't
shoes.
know.
Well, he should fucking know. Look at him. He's the only real priest.
That's why that
Like, he didn't take off
character
his
was stupid.
He was the only one to take off. White Daddy eventually took off his shoes, and then it was getting real.
Yeah.
And then Priest came in with his fucking 2-penny loafers, and he fucked it up. Touched
Well,
the girl.
God.
Well, that's what he.
And he got a little. And I like it. Was it teamwork? They were both twisting their necks to twist his neck.
They could have cut this movie in half, or more than half of the movie should have been snatchery. Them two kids going off. It wasn't enough of them going off, and it's 2023.
I wanted the two old ladies
It was
to battle
trash. Like the smoke coming out. I was like, oh girl, come on now.
So what we learned is we need a Haitian.
Passion.
Whatever.
I don't know.
We need her to put the water on the kids first to start
it
because
seemed like that was a good start.
right.
Yeah.
So we need to do that in all the movies.
I like how they're like, "Oh, is this done?" She's like, "No, this is the beginning." I'm like, "Well, damn."
That's what I got excited. I was like, ooh, they're gonna turn up. Yes, and then they really
And they
didn't.
didn't do
It's like,
it.
well, okay, cool, great.
By the way, I'm saying Haitians because remember Clueless, and the Haitians need to come to America.
Oh.
It's supposed to be Haitian.
Put a little share emoji right here.
Yeah. That was a shout out to Clueless, by the way.
Yeah, she also did a whole bathtub full of some juju juice.
Right.
And used like a cup.
Now where's that water
A
going?
sponge, right? Who's gonna shit about my tub?
All that water.
Why my house is gonna smell like patchouli and orchids and bullshit?
Okay, I hope you put a fucking stopper in there. This old ass Georgian house. Goodbye.
You gotta pour it all down. That's gonna go down the drain too.
Okay.
Also, the whole fact that the house is like being rebuilt, so I could just say, "Oh, the lights are fucking around because it's being rebuilt." Not that I'm possessed by demons.
Wait, what house being different? What?
Like their house, like the husband was working on all the light switches were exposed and shit.
Yeah.
Like the tub, like he just made it sound like and like the wallpaper's half off because they just like are building this house or fixing this house up.
Whatever.
I might have fell asleep. I don't know none of that.
I know.
Wait, did y'all say what y'all giving it? What y'all give it?
Oh, I said 2.
One.
2's good.
1, 2.
2's good. I feel like for nostalgia value, seeing Ellen Burstyn and Linda Blair was kind of nice.
Yeah.
They had a good.
That 2 seconds of the movie
They
gave
did
a
not.
whole ass star.
Nothing was executed well, but
At
Daddy
all.
was hot. So.
Which one? Oh yeah, he was cute.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
But I ain't dating him because that bitch, I still don't trust her. Period.
His daughter.
I'm calling.
That's not his real daughter. It's a movie.
I'm calling.
We'll need her to be an evil stepdaughter.
When you piss her
I
off
seen
all of a
that
sudden.
movie.
Right. I'd be like, oh, I heard stories about you.
Between the Disney Channel and like Lifetime, the stepdaughters don't work. I know that. No, thank you.
I watch an update line. They always did it.
All right, anything else?
Wait for streaming. Don't waste
don't
money
waste
on
your
seeing this
money.
movie.
For real.
And tell Danny McBride to not go for number 2 and 3. It's not worth it.
All right.
Stick the horror to our boy Elliot Roth.
Let me know what you
Eli
guys think about this movie in the comments. And I will catch you later in my next video on my Halloween Orcathon. All right, y'all. So TTFN.